Love in the words I say, peace in the world I make, God in every breath I take, joy in my day, joy in my day. Love in the words I say, peace in the world I make, God in every breath I take, joy in my day, joy in my day. We are lifted up, we are lifted up, we are lifted up higher. We are lifted up, we are lifted up, we are lifted up higher. Love in the words we say, peace in the world we make, God in every breath we take, joy in our day, joy in our day. Love in the words we say, peace in the world we make, God in every breath we take, joy in our day, joy in our day, God in every breath we take, joy in our day, joy in our day. We are lifted up, joy in my day. We are lifted, every word I say. We are lifted, in the world I make, joy in my day. We are lifted up, we are lifted up, we are lifted up higher. We are lifted up, we are lifted up, joy. We are lifted up, joy in my day. Love is alive in the space between us. Feel that love right now. God speaks out in the words between us. Hear those words right now. I am holy. between us. Spirit shines in the light between us. See that light right now. Peace is born in the good between us. Be that peace right now. I am holy. You are holy. There is beauty between us. Between us. Faith is the bond that we share between us. Hold that faith right now. Truth is the life in the breath between us. Live that truth right now. We are holy. We are holy. We are holy. We are
wrap my ringer on the end first. Ready?
Welcome to Unity Columbine Spiritual Center, where, centered in God, we celebrate a world of harmony, peace, and abundance for all. And we have some extra harmony for you today. Please stand.
Hope y'all are ready to have some fun this morning.
This is the time that we honor our children, so please come up. If you're seated, please come join us here or walk in from the back. And Miss Jeannie is missing, but we've got some wonderful adults that are going to get you through a fun day. and help you probably learn a little something new. Come on up. Thank you, Colleen.
Good morning, everybody.
We got new choir members.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Morning. Do all of you know what that is? A Columbine. What do you think is the name of our church? Columbine. Yeah. Well, in 1993, before we opened the doors of our church, a bunch of us got together and we made a decision that we would be called Columbine. And we made it based on what the flower looks like. It has these raising yellow stamens, I think they're called, in the middle, and then they're surrounded by white, beautiful flowers. And how many? Do you know? 5. And then outside of those 5 flowers are 5 purple leaves. And these columbines are reaching to the sky, always with their beautiful colors, reminding us that we too can reach to the height of the spirit and the wonder and the beauty that each and every one of you is every day. And now we'll let the congregation bless us, and we will go off, and I'm going to tell you a story.
We love you.
We bless you. We appreciate you. We see the Christ you are.
I don't know about y'all, but I kind of want to go if that's okay. That was beautiful. Why don't you? No, we're not leaving, Sue. I promise. And why don't everybody stand up on your feet? We're going to teach you a new song today. How many of you know if you're looking what's happening around us in the world, sometimes it's hard to feel peace. It's hard to feel joy. It's hard to find love, right? But when we look on the power that's on the inside of us, on the beauty that's on the inside of us, we find all those things we need, right? Well, that's what this song is about. It's real easy. You'll catch on quick. Go ahead and stand up if you haven't yet. Let's go. You can put your hands together. It goes like this. Let's sing it for you. Here we go. Oh, this joy that I have. The world didn't give it to me. No, this joy that I have. The world didn't give it to me. No, no, no. This joy that I have. Oh, the world didn't give it to me. Oh, the world didn't give it, and the world can't take
And after that rousing beginning, we're going to ask you to settle into your seats. But here's the good news. The Spirit is alive in you, and that's really what this time is about. So, this is our time for meditation. So we will have music and then a meditation from Brooke Lindquist, one of our valued prayer chaplains, and then we'll have some silent meditation.
Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place. I can feel God's mighty power and God's grace. There's a holy hush around us. I see love on every face, and surely the presence of the Lord is in this place, and surely the presence of the Lord is in this place. I can feel God's mighty power and God's grace. There's a holy hush around us. I see love on every face. Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place.
So as we take a deep breath into the presence of Spirit that is in this place, that divine spark that is in each one of us. The truth is that we are that divine spark, that Spirit is in this place and is in each one of us, that we are one. The truth is that we are united in Spirit. And so we settle into the knowledge, into the certainty that we are love, and we are good, and we are whole. And we let that reside within us, filling us up with love and light. Feeling Spirit rise within us, uniting us as one in this sanctuary, feeling connected to each other in love, feeling gratitude for our neighbors, reaching out our hearts, feeling into our heart space, feeling that divine spark light up within us, and knowing that we can make a difference in this world because we are that presence, we are that spark. And so as we reach into our hearts, we extend that to everyone in our prayer box and on our prayer list, knowing that they too are divine and that they have challenges that they're facing, but they are surrounded in that love and light, and that they have that within them. And so as we move into our time of meditation, we just feel into our divinity, listening to what that means for us.
And surely the presence of the Lord is in this place. We can feel God's mighty power and God's grace. There's a holy hush around us. I see love on every face, and surely the presence of the Lord is in this place.
Thank you, Columbine Choir. Yeah, it's so much fun having the choir here, and Harry and John and Sydney and Ryan and our soloists. Thank you. It's beautiful, beautiful. God is here. God is here, and we can feel that, especially when we have beautiful music like that. So this morning I was driving here, and it always catches me off guard. Every road was blocked. Every road. Everywhere I turned, I had to turn around, and I was already running a little late this morning, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to go. I didn't know my way because the roads were all blocked. Finally, I found a road where there was like a race or a walk going on, and so they had all the roads blocked off for people to walk. And I found a road where there was a police officer letting one car at a time go in between, and I get through, and then my GPS is all screwed up because it's like, no, go back, turn around. And I kept thinking, I don't know my way. I'm like, wait a minute. My talk title today is I Am the Way. Okay, I am the way. I am the way. I got here. It was all fine. It worked out, but whew, that was a little tricky. So last week we started the series on Unity Basic Principles. I think it's important for us to re-examine, to look at where are our beliefs? What are Unity teachings? Are we in the right place? Is this a center that resonates with what we value, what we believe? And so we're doing this series, 5 basic principles, so that you can discern that for yourself. Are you in the right place? Whether you've been here whether you're new and it's all new to you, or you've been coming a long time, it's always good to just get a refresher on where are we? What does Unity teach? And Unity teachings have been Unity teachings for a good 100+ years, so they may have evolved, but not necessarily changed. And so the first principle that we talked about last week is God is. God is. God is here in this sanctuary. God is. There's only one power, one presence in the universe, and that is spirit. God, divine mind, divine intelligence, the universe, the field, the energy, whatever you want to call it, there's just one power, one presence. And it permeates everything. It's everywhere present, everywhere in totality, including in us. It's all that is. And so it's important to get that, because the second one is, and we are that. That divine spark, that divine presence, that love's presence, that God is us. And maybe it's hard for you to say, I am God, but you are. I am God. I am Christ. I remember when I had to first say that, taking classes at Unity Village, and I am Christ. It didn't feel right because of my upbringing. There's only one begotten Son, right? And that's Jesus. That's not what we teach in Unity. We teach that the only begotten Son is the Christ, the divine idea of humankind, the pattern for potential perfection. Is how we are made, the blueprint for humankind. And so this second Unity principle is that we are that. If God is everywhere, then God is us. It can be really hard to take that in, especially if you grew up, as I did, Catholic. No, that's not, how could you say that? Blasphemy. We were created in the image of God, with all the potential, all the attributes that we associate with God, with goodness, with love, with peace, with joy, with wisdom, all of that. That's us. We have all of that within us. Instead, a lot of times we want to create God in our image. We want to make God a judging, angry, keeping score kind of God that's looking down on us and punishing us and rewarding us when we behave well, but punishing us when we don't. And that's just not unity teaching. You can believe that if you want to, but that's not unity teaching. Unity teaching is that we were not born into original sin, we were born into original blessing. That we are innately good. That there's not some God in the sky, an old white dude with a long white beard that is judging us. It's just not a unity teaching. That's not the God. That is the God I grew up with, but that's not the God that I believe in now. The force of the energy or the field of this goodness that is always wins if you take a step back and see the big picture. But we are that. We are that God. We are that divine being. We are fully human, fully divine, and that's a hard paradox to hold. Mostly we see the human in everyone else and not the divine. Or we see only the human in ourselves and we judge ourselves. Martha Smock has a great little article in this book, Fear Not. Pat maybe ordered some more. I just told her I really liked it. I just bought it in the bookstore last week. And it says, one of the little articles is, I am the way. I am the way. I am the way. Most of us will pray, God, show me the way. This morning I was like, show me the way to get to Columbine. Everything's blocked. And we get blocked a lot. But I am the way. You want more happiness? I am the way to happiness. I am the way to peace. I am the way to joy. I am the way to love. I am coming from that Christ self, that divine self within us. That is the way to all the riches and all the fruits of spirit. In her book, The 5 Principles, Ellen Davenport, and I think there's more on these on order too, talks about how when she first learned this, and I felt the same way, if there's no God outside of me for me to pray to, then I'm praying to myself and we're in big trouble. How is that gonna work? But we come to a knowing, a certain knowing, when we practice this, I am. I am, which comes from the book of Exodus with Moses, and he was talking to the burning bush, right? I don't believe it wasn't a real external burning bush. I think he was on fire with a passion for his own knowing of who he was. A fire that inflames but doesn't consume. That's the passion within us when we come into this awareness that we are divine, fully divine. Able to do what Jesus said, you can do all that I do and more. When we come into this awareness, when we allow ourselves to hear that, to see it, to feel it, to express as it, we are fully divine. And so Moses asks, this voice that he's hearing, I think he was hearing it within him, not with his ears, but with his heart. What do I call this? And the voice said, I am that I am. I am. I am the way. To bring all life alive in us. We have the capacity for it, but so many times we're not aware of it, or we say no to it, or we hear guidance and we say, oh, I don't want to do that. That's scary. But Spirit always has our back, our front. It's Spirit inside, not a spirit out here. Spirit's everywhere, but I read this article in Spirituality and Health, last month's issue, and it's by Kevin Anderson, and he talks about the small I self and the big I self. That we have a small I self that gets involved in all the drama and all the suffering and all the pain and all the worry and anxiety and all that human stuff. And then we also have a big I self, which is capable of stepping back and observing it. That we are capable of doing that, of controlling that small I self. The ego part of us, which we don't ever want to say the ego is bad. We need the ego. But we also are more than that. More than the ego. And Kevin Anderson is a psychotherapist, and he says sometimes when he's in with a client, he has, remember those light bright machines where you put the pegs in different colors and create pictures? And he says sometimes he'll turn it on and he has it with a capital I. And he tells his clients, look at all these colors. It's beautiful, these colors. But behind all these colors, all these expressions, all these different things that make up the one is one light bulb. We are all one. There's one light and individualized expressions of that light, just like we talk in Unity so often about that we are individualized expressions of God, like a wave is to the ocean. The wave has all the elements of the full ocean, but it's an expression of the ocean, and you can't take the ocean out of the wave. We are individualized expressions of the one. We're all one. And he talks about how Thomas Merton says that to find true joy, we have to release ourselves from the prison that is the small I self and come into the splendor and the glory of living from that capital I self, that big I self, that divine self. So many times something gets stuck in our way. Like I had obstacles this morning. We get obstacles in our way. I am the way to happiness, but I get stuck. I talked about a couple weeks ago when I was on sabbatical and how I kept replaying these stories in my head. I had a little anger. And I realized when I realized it was these same old stories, that they were a level of forgiveness that I hadn't granted yet, hadn't given myself, hadn't given the other people involved. And I had a whole lot of self-doubt and not so much self-love. And so I mentioned that I kept blessing and forgiving and meditating and trying to send love to it all. And it takes time. It takes practice. And then about maybe 4 or 5 weeks later, I had a willingness. I had a real willingness to release this, to let go of those stories, to come into a place of love. And I had a dream. And in my dream, I'm hugging the people that were involved in the situation. And there was nothing but love there. Nothing but love. And I kept going back and hugging them some more. And I woke up remembering that dream, and that's all I felt was the love. That's all I felt. I felt this great sense of, I tried to bring back the other feelings. They were gone. When you have a real willingness to release it, and sometimes you have to work it. Sometimes maybe it happens for you really fast, not for me. I have to practice it. It's completely gone. Nothing but love. Nothing, to this day, nothing but love. Love for myself, love for the other people involved, and no more, well, maybe a little more self-doubt. That's kind of a little more harder to work on, but really not nearly as much. So when we were at when I was at the Mary Magdalene retreat in New York, one of the meditations, Megan Watterson did a meditation with us, a soul voice meditation, and she said, in this meditation, when we get to the part where the second breath, I want you to think of an I am statement. I am. What is calling to you? What is longing to express? What is longing to be shared? What is longing to be taken in and embodied? And my initial thought was, as we went into this meditation, I never get anything that fast. But I'm willing to hear it. And so we went into this meditation, and clearly, with the second breath, I got, I am standing. I am standing. And the meaning I gave that is, I am standing. I am not kneeling, begging for someone's approval. I am not lying down as a doormat. I'm not sitting, hoping somebody will love me. I am standing. I am standing in my power. I am standing. And so I keep using that affirmation. Anytime I feel a little bit of jitters or self-doubt, like before a Sunday service, I am standing here. I am. I am. And so whatever it might be for you, I am what is true for you. Think about what might be true for you. And sometimes there's something blocking it, and that takes some time too. To understand, to get clear, to be aware, and identify what might be blocking you from expressing from that place of love. Last week, I mentioned this book, the Lazarus Blueprint, which is great, and I told you that it's 6 steps to healing and inner peace. And the first step was turn away. When a problem presents itself, don't go rushing into the problem and make the problem bigger than it is. Turn away. And await readiness. Await till you're ready to work on it. Await till you have clear guidance on what is yours to do. The second step of the Lazarus story is Jesus comes to Bethany. He's greeted by, remember, he had waited a couple days. Lazarus was ill. He comes to Bethany to see his friend Lazarus, and his sister Mary comes up to him and says, "You're too late. My brother's died. If only you had been here." How many times do we say that to ourselves? If only I had done this. If only he had said this. If only this hadn't happened. Could have, would have, should have. If only. And Jesus pays no mind to that. He says, "Take me to the tomb." And so they go to the tomb, and there's a big stone in front of it. And he says in a clear voice, remove the stone. Remove the stone. Not getting into any drama about what happened in one of the other sister, Martha, and a whole bunch of people that had come to celebrate his life and mourn with them, with the sisters Mary and Martha are there. And Martha's like, "But there's going to be a smell. There's a stench. He's been dead 4 days. 4 days. So every story in the Bible, unity teaches, can be a lesson for us, a metaphysical lesson for us. If we take every character and apply it to us, what does that mean to us? Jesus, of course, is our I am. Mary and Martha, those thoughts that come to us and, what if only, oh, you can't do that. Don't we have those voices in our heads that tell us, oh, that's impossible. You can't do that. There'll be a smell. 4 days, it takes time. But Jesus says, remove the stone. Remove the stone. Remove that obstacle that's standing in the way of what wants to come out. What wants to come out of you? What part of your life is longing to express but it's being blocked by something? The way is the I am. The I am. Sometimes we have to spend a little time really looking at what is the stone for me. Maybe it's unforgiveness. It was for me. I didn't realize. I thought I had forgiven. I thought I had healed. But clearly, I had some stories that were playing out that were showing me I hadn't. Not all the way. So what is it for you that's blocking that life that wants to come out of the cave, that part of your life that wants to live? Remove the stone. The first step is identifying it and becoming aware of it. And then the willingness to remove it. The willingness to step into that I am, step into that divinity, step into that Christ that you are. We tell our kids every Sunday, we see the Christ you are. I see the Christ you are. We didn't come here to live mediocre lives. We came here to live abundant, joyful, full, peaceful, loving lives. And you deserve that. We all deserve that. So remove the stone and find the way, the I am way. Get your small self out of the way so that you can find the way. The way is in, and the way is you. Thank you. Peace be with you.
Now we go on to the rest of our service. Please say with me our purpose statement. We commit to increasing our spiritual awareness, diversifying our community, manifesting our highest potential, and positively impacting the world. And at this particular moment, we invite you to impact our world, both for Columbine and our outreach, by sharing of your financial well-being. So please say with me our offering blessing. God's love has always met and will always meet all my needs. I give freely, I receive abundantly, and I am grateful. And as the offering bags are sent through the sanctuary, let's turn and give a wave to our online viewers. Hello out there. Hello up in the booth. Thank you for your constant support. And for those of you in the sanctuary who might be new or who haven't been here for a while, we're so glad you're here in person, and we invite you to join us in Foss Hall for fellowship after the service. And next week, come back for more than one reason, but we're going to have an ice cream social to celebrate back to school. So all you need to do is show up and be willing to eat some ice cream. The youth and family ministry is bringing all the fun toppings, so please join us for that. And I would like to invite Linda Hurst to come up now. She's going to share with us about our annual fundraiser. Thank you, Linda.
Thank you, Ann. Wow, this is amazing. Imagine having Thanksgiving dinner, and you set the table that week. You know, it's only 3 weeks away. You're starting to plan. And the day of Thanksgiving, hear a knock on the door, and 20 people show up that you hadn't planned on. So buy your ticket now for the fundraiser. We're starting our purchasing for food and supplies and things like that. So to give you an incentive, Peary came up with this. Whoever buys their ticket or have already bought their ticket, up until 7 o'clock next Saturday, we're going to have a drawing on Sunday. And you'll get a prize if your name is in the basket. So far we have 6 live auction items that are amazing. They're going to be out at the table. Peary will be there. We're getting excited for it. This is what helps keep all of this going. So please go online. If you have any trouble, let me know. Maybe Ann will know. But buy your tickets so we know how many people are coming for Thanksgiving dinner. Okay.
Thank you, Linda. And then, as many of you are aware, our fall program is about to begin, and we do have a really solid number of facilitators, so thank you all for stepping up in that way. If you are still interested, let me know. The couple of things that I want you to know are that we cannot take any, well, not we cannot, we've decided not to take any more Zoom groups. We have 4 Zoom groups already, and then we have 7 or 8 in-person groups, so we're very excited about that. The registration forms will be ready by next Sunday. We're still finalizing some of the details. And the book is The Sacred Art of Loving Kindness, Preparing to Practice. So I think we're going to get a lot of hands-on, so to speak, with this particular program. And speak to me if you have any questions about this. But just know that we have not yet started registration. That will start next Sunday. Parking update. So there's just a very brief parking update. The city's conservation easement would require us to reduce the size of our current parking lot. Our attorney has prepared a letter asking the city of Boulder to honor the parking lot size which was approved by the county in the original building permit. So city-county is having a little tussle with that. It's late in the season to get paving done, as the asphalt plants usually shut down fairly soon. So that's what we can tell you today. Keep that, please, in your prayers. And then the Good Grief group meets today. So Katarina will be downstairs. They meet at 11:30. And if you go down the stairs, turn right, and go to the end of the hallway to the what we call the lower conference room. That's where we will be. That's where they will be. So, who are our prayer chaplains for today? Judy and Sue. I'm looking at Deb next to her. And I just want to say, we have 19, is it 19? 19 prayer chaplains. If you are a prayer chaplain, please stand up. Or raise your hand if you're up here already. Look. Look at this abundance. It's just amazing. So whether you need it today or whether you need some prayer in a coming Sunday, just know you have all of this support. And every day of every month, they are praying for all of us. So thank you so much, prayer chaplains. We're so grateful for you. Okay, let's stand for our peace song.
I feel like, too, this is a good time to say, if you like the choir and like what we've done, we'd love to have you be a part for Christmas. So please pay attention to announcements. We can take as many of you, all of you could join, and we'll find a room for you, I promise. All right, let's
Brian
go.
is so good, you don't even have to know how to sing. Honest to God, he will.
Just come have fun with us. Come have fun with us. That's what we try to do. All right, hit it. Here we go. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator. Family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let this be, let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Look out, 'cause here I come. Look out, 'cause here I come. I'm scared to be seen. I'm in no dreams. This is me. This is me. Oh yeah, it's fine. It's so at the end Yes, I'm Ryan. Great to meet you. Oh yeah, that made everything interesting. Yeah. That's great.